Lane, I don't believe it. I really don't believe it. It's hockey season, and we are at the Ogden Ice Sheet, right on the campus of Weber State University. It's Utah State University Aggies ice hockey, and it's the opening game tonight. We've traveled to Ogden, and we'll face off this evening against the Weber State Wildcats. Good evening, everyone. I am Steve Coleman, and on the camera, for 6 seasons in a row, it's Lane. He's the professional, and I am the noob.
Okay.
On the commentation, right? So, we'll get started here with some introductions. First of all, we have some new equipment. We're running some old and some new tonight. A little bit shaky on the CPU side tonight. We apologize for that. Going forward, we have upgraded the software, and the scoreboard will come into play on the next game as well as a clock. So we're still working through some bugs and some upgrades. In addition to that change, for those of you watching from the Eccles Ice Arena in Logan, Utah, they put a new scoreboard in, and we do have access to run replays up on the HD scoreboard in the arena, as well as replays on the broadcast. The new software does allow us to do that.
It's my bad tonight with the lag spikes. I set the quality up a high, and with the Weber State's internet being amazing, and our older laptop that we've been using all these seasons doesn't like it.
Doesn't like the speed.
So it's causing CPU lag spikes.
Nevertheless, we hope you enjoy the broadcast here tonight. Both teams have made outstanding additions to the rosters, and tonight, of note, Weber State, a full lineup of players. They had quite a few players down to injuries and out of the lineup at the end of the season last year, but they have a full bench of skaters out there tonight in the purple. Looks fantastic. So we'll run down the lineups, not the starting lineups, but we're going to cover the full lineups tonight for both teams, just to make you familiarize you with all players on the ice. By way of invitation, we are the normal play-by-play announcers for Utah State, but we do travel down here to Ogden and do as many games as available. In other words, when we're not broadcasting Utah State, we're more than happy to come down and pick up as many games for you Wildcat fans as well. So we welcome you onto our Aggie Blue Ice YouTube channel tonight, all of you Weber State fans. And again, shout out to all Aggie fans. We're back, and the season about to begin. Let's start with the Weber State roster. It is number 3, Tom Simpson. He's a new face on that lineup. Number 4 is Chance Aquino. He played some valuable minutes for the Wildcats going down the stretch last season, as did number 6, Kapanos. Larry Bauman is a regular. Number 7, a new player who I have not seen, is Braxton Hayward. He'll wear number 8. Tyler Belknap, number 10 for the Wildcats, a tall, blonde-headed kid, and he played great minutes for the Wildcats down the stretch last season as well. Number 11 is Hold. Number 12 is Will Faubert, back in the lineup after a broken leg last season. And an excellent skater is Will Faubert. Kevin Mason, numbers 13. Kyle Waronker is number 16. Out of Fairbanks, Alaska, Lakota Coleman, a strong force for the Wildcats, wears number 18. Alex Pizarro, 19. Number 20 is Lamoth. He's a new skater for these Wildcats. Number 21 is Brian Martinez. Number 22 is going to be Dakota Fox. He's a regular on the lineup as well. A new skater wears number 37, Joel Johnson, in the lineup tonight for the Wildcats. 44, Troy Kornberg. A name familiar to all of you Aggie fans. Zan Hobbs wears number 72. Number 77 is Tyler Williams. The Georges brothers wear 80 and 88, the older wearing 88. Zach Tollett is 81. Jonathan Cosson wears number 93. He's out of the lineup tonight. Will be joining the Wildcats in October. And the ever steady number 89, Jake Weber, on defense, and make no mistake, Weber, the anchor of this Wildcat team, and will play valuable minutes tonight for them. Watch for Weber to lead the league not only in minutes played, but in quality play as well. And since we do mention Weber, we might as well go ahead and give a shout out. His dad's watching on the lineup, and he's invited a bunch of co-workers. They all work for a Dutch manufacturing hair care product professional company, Cayenne. So all of you Cayenne employees, welcome to the game tonight. You'll get a little taste of ACHA Club League hockey from the Intermountain West. On the Utah State side, we're about 3.5 minutes from introductions. Let's run down the lineup or the roster for Utah State. Number 2 is CJ Westlake. Number 3 is Drew Decker. A newcomer to the Aggies team is Greg Houle. He'll wear number 4. Number 5 is Todd Renee. And number 6, Brandon Blauer. Number 8 is Brett Fernandez. Number 9, Dagan Walton. Number 11, Robert Dukai. He's also a new name to this Aggie roster. Chris Cutshaw wears number 12. And another newcomer at number 15 is Austin Moser. 16, Morgan McJimsey. Gavin Lubin's going to wear number 17 again this year. Number 19 is Alex Herman. Number 20 is a newcomer, Chase Ball. Number 21 is Samuel Lindquist. Wearing number 22 is Frank Flight. By the way, Chase Ball, number 20, is a newcomer. 23, Josh Kirkfleet. 24, Hunter Wood. 42 is O'Brien. Another new name for you Aggie fans. And then number 43, returning player Chandler Catlin. Spent 2 years in Canada on a church service mission. He's back in the lineup. And number 45 to round out the roster is David Higgs. We'll take a short break and be back with starting lineups and your national anthem. And again, we're happy to have all of you Weber State fans on tonight. We're sitting here in the booth at the arena, and Weber State looks like they're trying to get their own live stream and broadcast going. For those of you looking for that broadcast, you can watch it live on their Facebook page, Weber State Men's Ice Hockey Facebook page. Or you're welcome to stay here if you'd like. We're happy to have you. Let's run down the starting lineups for Utah State. In net, I forgot the goaltenders. On the roster is Christian Vivian. He wears number 32. Number 31 is Austin Willenborg, returning for another season and a final season with Utah State. And a second-year player, Coulter Pritchard. So 3 netminders for the Aggies starting tonight. Well, let's see. Let's run down the goaltenders. Kyle Lane is a returning goaltender for Weber State. And they bring in a new goaltender. That is Ryan Scheid. He'll wear number 38, and Scheid will get the start tonight. I do not have Weber State starting lineup, but I do have the starting lineup for the Aggies. It will be in net Christian Vivian with the circle around his number by Coach John Eccles. Eccles will also circle number 4 on the right wing. That is Greg Houle. Brett Fernandez gets the start, as does Frank Flight, the centerman. And starting defense, number 45, David Higgs. And another newcomer starting at defense is going to be Kyle Mueller. And Mueller wears number 27. And I left that off my page. Goodness gracious. Already a mistake, so 27, Mueller. We'll take a short break, come back with the national anthem. So as we work our way down that roster, we forgot two new names for Utah State. Number 26, Austin Lang, and number 27 will be Kyle Mueller. And Mueller, 27, will get the start tonight. And he'll play opposite David Higgs on the defensive line. And again, Frank Flight is the starting centerman with the newcomer Hool wearing number 4 and Brett Fernandez, number 8. And thanks for the help. Goaltender for the Wildcats, Ryan Scheide, is, I hope, the correct way to pronounce that spelling. And of course, it's opening night. Bailey Held, I did know that, but on the roster they handed me it does have hold, so I'll make that change for Bailey Held. Number 11 for Weber State. And a couple of more shout-outs to the Cutshaw family up in Alaska. And CJ Westlake's parents are on as well. And I'll give a personal shout-out to Chris Cutshaw's mom in Oregon. And hope you're enjoying the nice Oregon sunshine. Feel free to leave your comments on the broadcast there on the Aggie Blue Ice YouTube page. And for additional information, I do take text messages on my cell phone. That number, 208-406-1603. And I'm more than happy to respond to any inquiries there or on the broadcast. Upcoming games, the Aggies head to Provo next week. Well, they'll play UVU, and the following night, next Saturday night, they are at Utah. For the Wildcats, they play tomorrow night right here at home again. And the running Utes, or they call them the skating Utes from the University of Utah, will be in the house. I did have plans to broadcast that game for you. By way of information, the Utah broadcaster will not be broadcasting any away games this season. So I intend to pick that one up tomorrow, but I definitely do not want to cross over the new guys here trying to put on a broadcast for you Weber State faithful. We'll see what the coach says. My only goal, to be helpful. Well, they did a bunch of tests to begin the contest, or to begin the evening tonight of the microphone, and now it doesn't work. So a bit of a delay as they try and figure that out. Hold tight. National anthem starting lineups coming up next. Well, they play the anthem over the speaker system here at the ice sheet, but there were still plenty of singers in the stands helping out. I love it. It's hockey season. So they tested the microphone probably 75 times tonight. And of course, when they need it, it's down. It's the same with us, Lane. Their microphone goes down. We're working out the bugs tonight. Some new players, some new
I can't wait
new names.
To hear all the names you don't say right, and then they comment.
Hey,
tell you.
That's why it's there. Some friendly help. I love it. So Scheide, the goaltender for the Wildcats, and it's Christian Vivian. Fans on their feet. The referee's ready. It's opening drop. And digging away is Flight. It sits on the dot. Flight still digs away. And they'll battle. And the Wildcats control it first in their own zone. Ride it up along the wall. It's knocked down and picked up there by number 16. And that is Waronker. Waronker still has it. So tries to center as he looks for a clearing pass. And David Higgs will give it away. Along the wall, digging in the corner against Hobbs is Frank Flight. Looks to center, nobody home. The Wildcats will pick it up. They'll clear the zone. Picked up by the newcomer. That's number 27. Mueller, he makes the pass, cross ice. Higgs absorbs a big check. And the Wildcats, Hobbs into the zone, has a little bit of daylight. Shoot, score! Oh my, he rips it past Vivian on the glove side. Off the post and into the net. And with the angle, Christian Vivian, nothing he could do. A well-placed shot by Zan Hobbs. Hobbs has speed and got behind the defense just a little bit. He had a bit of daylight where the defense couldn't catch up. And a well-placed shot by Hobbs. The Wildcats 1-0 in the first minute of the game. Kirk Belite's going to bump the face-off forward. McJimsey tries to play it along. He'll hustle into the corner. Lakota Coleman, or Georges, bodies him up there. Wildcats back on it, look to clear, but no, it's held in by number 11, but the Wildcats will pick it up in front of their own tender. Comes all the way in on Vivian, and now the Wildcats, Georges. He'll look to hold, play it behind the net. The Aggies have it. They'll play it up along the wall. Nobody's there, and hustling over is Pizarro. Pizarro off the glass. It's gathered up there by number 4. That's Aquino, and he can't handle it. Comes to CJ Westlake. He's off the wall and looking for the breakout pass. Hustling forward is number 42, and I don't have a name for him, but taking it back, here comes Will Faubert. Tries to drag it through, beautifully defended by CJ Westlake. And fast action right off the bench tonight as both teams hustling after the puck. I'm having a hard time keeping up with the play lane. Here comes Kirkfleet. He's going to finish a check. No penalty coming. Yes, they're going to give Kirkfleet a penalty. Kirkfleet and Belknap will come together as Belknap takes exception. Kirkfleet missed the check and came over on top of the man. He'll go to the penalty box. Chattering away is Hobbs as he gives Kirkfleet a little bit of business. And the linesman will bring Josh over, put him in the box. They give him a rough, and that's a terrible call. At least I don't like it. So a power play to the Wildcats. They're up 1-0. 18:50 still on the clock to face off inside the Aggie zone. It's the starting line there for the Wildcats with Hobbs digging at it. Decker's going to win a face-off. It's played to the corner but given away, and the Wildcats have it. Puck loose again far side. Hustling in his Weber. He'll pinch off a man, and the puck will still come to the neutral zone. Walton plays it along as Walton's line with Decker on the penalty kill. A strong third line last year that moved up and had some top line assignments. Weber's going to carry the puck. He's into the zone, looks at the net, shoots, rising shot. And was going wide, but Vivian got a blocker on it anyway. Losing the handle, that's number 21, Martinez. He'll regather along the near hash marks. He'll settle the puck, still waiting. Now sends it to the point. Weber looks, pedals, shoots. And that's deflected off an Aggie player and up and out of play. I love the way Weber with the left-handed shot backpedals along that blue line to find an opening. The puck deflected and up and out of play. Still a minute 12 left in the penalty to Kirkfleet, 7:26 on the clock. Face-off inside the Aggie zone, and Chris Cutshaw, his first touch of the ice tonight. Face-off comes along the near wall. They look at the point. It's taken by Cutshaw. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Hustling forward are the Aggies into the corner, but hustling back. Number 4, Aquino, nullifies the man advantage. Puck loose in the corner. And the Wildcats strong on the defense with 3 guys back. Now they hustle forward and have 3 guys at the blue line. Aggies need to match the pace. The Wildcats on fire early. It's Georges. He'll come across to Pizarro. He settles, looks, bank pass off the mark. Playing it there was Lubin as he hustles it forward, and Scheide has a touch. He'll settle the puck behind his own net. Aquino has it for the Wildcats. Sends it up along the wall. It comes loose to Cutshaw. The Aggies are on the delay, and Cutshaw's dump in is over the glass and into the mesh. 16:40 on the clock. Welcome to opening night hockey between the Aggies and the Wildcats. It's 1-0. The Wildcats put one on the board on the first shot of the game within the first minute. A well-placed shot by Zan Hobbs. The Wildcats have the lead. Neutral zone face-off as the Wildcats are still on the power play. They'll gather the puck in their own zone and look to skate it out. They punch it up along the wall, skating with speed. Here comes Martinez. He'll peel off, put on the brakes at the hash marks. That puck's knocked down, but held at the line. And now Martinez has it again. He looks cross ice. It's Weber. He's wide open. Top of the crease. That is Faubert, and he loses the puck. A little too fancy was Faubert. Now Martinez again looks for Faubert along the line. He backpedals. He'll shoot through a screen. No! As he hits a man in front. That was Waronker he hit. Now it's Weber on the far point. He'll drift it in along the hash marks. Play it deep in the corners. Kirkvaliet's out of the box. Kirkvaliet forces him to the wall. Now throws another big check at Josh Kirkvaliet. 2 for 2. Aggies will clear. They need a line change as they peel off. They tell Kirkvaliet to stay on. They change the D. And David Higgs is going to pinch in deep. He has coverage from Lubin, but the Wildcats on the puck. It's loose in the neutral zone. Hustling over is Georges. He'll take a slash, no penalty. Hustling over is Higgs in the far corner. He has help from Kirkvaliet. Kirkvaliet can't pick up the puck, and they come near side, and the only person there is a Wildcat. It's Jake Weber. 15:30 on the clock. Weber goes across ice, asking for the puck. Is Coleman. They can't see him. On it again is Weber. He looks and waits. Coleman now going to skate across that red line. They look for him, send it, and it's picked off. It's McJimsey that has it. Morgan McJimsey into the zone. He shoots. It's knocked down. Kirkvaliet shoots. Fighting off is Scheide. And he'll make a glove save. As Kirkvaliet got a shot on a loose puck in the zone. 5 minutes expired here in the opening period. And the Wildcats up on the Aggies 1-0 from the ice sheet in Ogden, Utah. Flight wins it, shot, deflected, number 4. That is Houle, a new guy for the Aggies. Houle stays on top of the circle. 3 Wildcats battle in the corner. They'll come away with the puck. It's picked up there and off the wall, and here's Bauman. Larry Bauman skates forward. He'll send a cross-ice dump in, but not far enough away from Christian Vivian. He goes out and makes the, the baseball catch, playing center field.
Fly ball.
Fly ball, yeah. See, I don't know anything about baseball.
Oh, me either.
You know more than me. Vivian catches the fly ball. He'll hold for a face-off. Face-off in the zone, shovel toward Vivian. He'll stick it to the corner. It's loose there, picked up by Flight. Flight avoids a check, and now it's Houle. Houle, he'll send it across, and it's picked up there by number 11. That is Dukai. Dukai loses the puck, and C.J. Westlake's going to help. He'll send it across where Houle has it again. Nice outbreak pass to Frank Flight, but the Wildcats are strong in the neutral zone. Now Houle's going to skate forward with his head down, and the puck knocked off his stick. It's picked up by the Wildcats. They look to clear. They'll give it away to David Higgs. Has a man, waits, and sends it across on the saucer pass. Picked up by Dukai. He'll send it forward to Houle, and Fernandez looks to back it in. Frank Flight has the puck, one hand on a stick, sends it in front. It's covered by the tender as Scheide just reaches the glove out and covers the puck. That line, a new line, 2 new guys there, and not much consistency right off the bat. I guess that's expected, Lane. First game, first time they're playing together. Yeah. That didn't look like it was flowing very well.
They just need to learn to work together.
It'll come.
We
in
saw
the
it
corner is
last year.
Cutshaw. He throws a sharp check. And the puck at the point, tipped. In front by Cutshaw, loose puck, kick to the corner. Cutshaw's there again. And losing the stick is the Wildcat player, Pizarro. Cutshaw still on it as he hustles with the puck. Now he's ridden out of the play. He'll hop right back up, though, and hustle back in. Actually, that's number 15. No, a huge check coming over. And welcome to the game, Georges, number 27. Mueller throws a beautiful check. Puck loose, side of the net. Now it drifts into the corner. Asking for it is Faubert at the point. He wants to shoot. No lane. He'll drift it back in the corner. Georges play it, but he's tackled there by Cutshaw. Cutshaw still battles, digs away. The Aggies are there. They've got the puck. Working it forward on a beautiful little pass to number 15. He's around the defense and into the zone. 3-on-1 Aggies. Send it across. Knocked down by Belknap. Moser didn't get the pass through, and Belknap made a good defensive play. Now David Higgs in the corner. Oh, and throwing a punch, but missing Higgs are the Aggies, or the Wildcats. That's number 22. That's Dakota Fox. Throws a punch at Higgs, and Higgs just walked away. On it is number 16. That is Waronker for the Wildcats. It's taken away by Cutshaw. One man to beat. No, he's played beautifully by Kornberg. On it is Weber. Weber looks for Kornberg and sends the puck high. It drops right behind Kornberg, and he's knocked out of the play by Gavin Lubin. Picking the puck up and moving forward are the Aggies. Into the zone, it's that's a number of McJimsey. It's 26. Puck loose, and now a little battle. 26 there. That's Austin Lang. And I love the scrap of that young kid as he gets some ice time here. I almost called him Gibbons because of that long hair.
Yeah.
He had me all sorts of mixed up, number 26.
You can't just base it off hair anymore.
No. I actually have to look at the number because I saw the hair and went to call Gibbons and realized he's on the bench now. 12:30 on the clock, 1-0 Wildcats. A well-played first period by Weber State. Here's a shot from the point that's deflected and out of play. Off the face, off the puck sent the length of the ice, no icing as it's waved off. Loose puck behind the net, and they look to set it out in front. Lubin's going to knock that down. He gives it across to Lang, and Lang digs the puck out of some skates. I'm sure we've got some numbers mixed up here, but that's the numbers we're going to call numbers and names. As the season goes on here, they'll get all of the jerseys in play, and we'll get it correct. It's an upcoming penalty to the Wildcats on the hook. Number 26, Lane, kept his skates moving and draws the penalty. What's that number getting in the box right there, Lane? Can you tell?
Nope. His jersey.
Yeah, his jersey's a little messed up. 20,
up.
Chase Ball. On a good shift there with Gavin Lubin on the defensive line. Lubin stays in. He has Alex Herman. Straight away, Lubin holds. He's straight away now. Shoots deflected. And that's kicked just wide off a skate. Aggies will hold it in. Now Herman can't handle a bouncing puck, and Georges clears the zone. Christian Vivian settle things down. Behind the net, it's picked up by Lubin. Now with speed. Number 15, Moser, and boy, he's ridden out of the play sharply. He'll hop right back up. Dakota Fox made him pay. Behind the net, the tender. Scheide works around. He gets tangled up in the back of the net, but he's in front now. Here comes a shot. That's blocked by the defense. Loose puck in front. They bang away and finally cleared out by Georges. That was Weber. Sacrificed the body there. Pizarro actually blocking the shot now. Pizarro's on the puck. Hustling over are the Aggies. They'll scoop it high up and out of play, and a furious battle there. Short-handed are the Wildcats. The Aggies behind a goal. 9 minutes expired in the opening period. Power play line number 2 comes out. For the Aggies, it's Kirk the lead on the center. Win it to Flight. He'll shoot. That doesn't get through. Pizarro again blocks the shot. Held at the point by Cutshaw. Cutshaw surveys, waits, sends it across. Has Flight, top of the near circle. He'll shoot. And that doesn't get through a crowd. Cutshaw can't hold it in. And the Wildcats will make a line change. Into the zone fast as Flight. Sends it right out in front, but out of the reach of Kirkley. Into the corner is Weber, and he'll clear it the length of the ice. And there's only 35 seconds left in the penalty to Fox. Here's Cutshaw in the zone. 3 wide, the Aggies are in. They send one toward the net. And a beautiful save by Scheide. He was down early in that butterfly position. The puck off the pads and he covers. He'll hold for a faceoff. Actually, it's 21. Martinez is in the box. Not 22. Dakota Fox. Loose puck off the face-off. Hustling forward is Georges. Flight takes a shot to the head from Georges. Oh, my. A high stick to the head. And that's 81. Zach Toletz to the box. Oh, my. shakes his head, but 21 is Martinez, and 81 is Colette. I hope. 21 and 81 in the box. There's McJimsey. He'll shoot. Score! It's in. McJimsey through a screen. He beats the goaltender 5-hole right along the ice. And the Aggies will capitalize on the two-man advantage. And that's going to hurt a little bit because there's still 1:57 in the penalty to Tollett. And the Aggies stay on the power play. Right off the faceoff, it comes to McJimsey, and he slides it right along the ice. Through a screen, Scheide didn't have a chance. So we're tied at 1. 9.5 minutes expired here in the opening period. Linesman knocks the puck down. It's picked up and sent across. And David Higgs is on it. Higgs waits patiently, gives it to Cutshaw with speed through the neutral zone, around the defense, and he's checked by Hobbs. Puck's loose in the corner again. And 3 Aggies are there. They hold it in, does Higgs, and now no coverage. And the puck cleared. 1.5 in the penalty to Tollett. The Aggies pick it up there, send it up for Cutshaw. Now a loose puck and hustling is Kornberg. All the way out in the corner is Vivian. And nullifies the advantage. It's picked up by Higgs. Higgs with a head up. Sends a pass that's knocked down, but Higgs will have another chance. He's got it again, looking for Kirkley. Picked up by Weber. Weber now with speed through the neutral zone, skating. Head up, makes a move, backhand, and Vivian forced to make a save. The Wildcats on a line change are shorthanded and on a line change. And Jake Weber still gets a backhander toward the net. So the Wildcats shorthanded at the faceoff in the Aggies zone. The Wildcats, Belknap win that faceoff. Belknap is shot toward the net. It's knocked down by Moser, up and out of play. Pizarro again will reset and win it again. Another shot comes in. Vivian to make a save as he saw that one all the way and gobbles it up. Excellent position and a great save from Christian Vivian. The Wildcats 3 straight face-off wins. And that one comes all the way down, and Scheide's going to play it way deep in the corner. But it's picked up now by Moser. Moser, he's checked there by 22. That is Dakota Fox. Gavin Lubin with the puck in his own zone. Fox applies the pressure. Behind the net is Lubin. He waits now as Moser comes behind the net. Now Lubin plays it far side. He'll send it across. That's picked off and dangerously. By number 12, that was Faubert. But the Wildcats were offside. They still get one toward the net. Vivian forced to make a save, and the Aggies are on the power play, and the Wildcats are applying the pressure. Oh, my. Even strength now as the penalty expires. 8:23 remaining in the opening period. We're tied at 1. Face-off win to the Aggies in their own zone. It's Westlake behind the net. Westlake still holds. Now he's pressured, plays it along, and it's picked up by Weber. Weber looking for Hobbs. Hobbs turns, skates, looks, shoots, and a save Vivian. Rebound sits, they shoot, and that's wide of the cage. Loose puck again in front, picked up by Houle. He's checked there, but sends it forward, hustling his Flight. Flight kicks it up to his stick. He's ridden down from behind, no penalty, as it's played beautifully by the Wildcats. Number 7, that's Bauman. There's Fernandez straight away. He'll shoot, knocking it down. Number 4 on a great block. That's Aquino. Aggies had numbers on the turnover. It's picked up by Houle in the corner, number 4. Greg Houle for the Aggies. Some quality play time here tonight. And there's a big check. They wave it off, say no penalties. The Aggies touch it up. Now The linesman looked over and gave the safe, no penalty sign, but a Wildcat appeared to be injured. A couple of players come together there. Hobbs has words. Nope, it's Williams, 77, as he chatters away with David Higgs.
It's Brett Fernandez.
All right, Fernandez tied up with Williams. Thank you, Lane.
You're welcome.
Wildcat fans want a penalty, but it was waved off immediately. So we'll skate even strength. It was a good check. And with 7:31 left in the opening period, tied at 1, neutral zone faceoff. It's the third line of Decker, Walton, and the newcomer Lane. Behind the net, played by the Aggies. It gets out of the reach of Higgs. Walton stays in, makes a play, and a huge check from Coleman, and he'll take a penalty and put a man down, and Coleman knows it. He skates straight to the box as Lakota Coleman puts the hammer down on David Higgs. And back to the power play go the Aggies. Oh, a tough check. From Lakota Coleman. Shout out to Dagan Walton's grandparents watching the broadcast tonight. This will come to Cutshaw. He'll send it over in the high point is Higgs. They send it out in front. Kirkville can't connect. It comes to Cutshaw far side. He'll drift it into the corner. Picked up there by number 4, Hool. I hope that's him because we've called him a bunch. Behind the net, they send it in front. Score! They say it's in from behind the net. He banks it off the tender. Frank Fleich. It's 2-0, the Aggies, or 2-1, the Aggies on top. Frank Flight from behind the net sees a gap, bangs it off Scheide, and the Aggies are up 2-1. Here's a check from Lubin as he finishes the play against Kornberg nicely. Into the corner, the bodies come together again. Loose puck played by Hobbs. He'll rifle it into the corner. Now far side, picked up there by Martinez. He digs away at the puck. McJimsey's going to help for the Aggies. Now he bumps it just out of the zone. McJimsey hustles, tries to knock it away from Hobbs. Oh, and takes a slash from Hobbs. There should be a penalty, as Hobbs upset and takes a tomahawk chop at McJimsey. Of course, McJimsey should have had the initial penalty. He chops the stick of Hobbs to gain the advantage. And then when he does get the advantage, Hobbs makes him pay with a two-handed tomahawk chop. No penalties. And a face-off inside the Wildcat zone. It comes to the empty corner and picked up there by Fox. Coming over is Lubin. He'll play it. Missing the check with Paulette. Lubin stands up a man, and Kirkville has the puck. Sends it to open ice on the far side. Shot comes in from the neutral zone, and Scheide sees it all the way. He drops it. Side of the net, the Wildcats have control. Off the glass, but not out of the zone. Lubin was going to lose an edge, but hold the puck in. Kirkville makes a play, and it's now McJimsey. McJimsey spins with the puck. Far circle. Lubin asked for the puck, and it bounces over his stick and outside the zone. Oh my, he wanted it. And when it comes, it bounces over a stick. Loose puck in the high slot. The Wildcats dangerous there, but they'll regain control. It's Alex Pizarro. Pizarro battling for a puck in the neutral zone. They give it to Weber. Both teams will make a change, and Weber's into the zone. He'll send one toward the net. It's deflected off Lubin. Loose puck, and Vivian will cover. Bauman has been a little feisty for the Aggies tonight, or the Wildcats, as he gets in the face of Frank Flight a little bit there after the whistle. Little testy tonight. It's 2-1. Aggies on top here in the first period, 5:30 remaining in the opening period. Joel Johnson in the face-off circle for the Wildcats, but the Aggies will win at Cutshaw He's still tied up with Johnson. Now they separate. Looking for a home run pass, but it's picked off by Weber. Weber now Johnson winds. He'll shoot. Oh, and he just missed the outside post. That kid's got a bomb of a shot, does Johnson. Have to keep an eye on him. If you're a Wildcat fan, a newcomer to these Weber State Wildcats. Loose puck in the face-off circle. Now tipped to the corner, up and off the glass. Held in by Weber. Now Cutshaw takes a slash. But the puck comes to the neutral zone on the extra effort from Cutshaw. .15, that's Moser. On the puck for the Aggies. He's into the zone. Looking to shoot. His shot's knocked down.
Man, you looked away at the wrong time.
Yep.
He dragged that guy back.
Oh, yeah, he pulled it around him. Took his eye off the puck right at the last second.
Oh, did you? Oh, I thought you weren't looking at it. That was.
Oh, yeah.
That was,
So we have hands from Moser. That could be
nice.
something to keep an eye on as the season progresses. It's nice to see these new kids come in and see how they start to gel with the team and what skills they bring to the game. This club hockey is awesome, and these kids play hard. Martinez now for Hobbs for the Wildcats. Hustling over for the Aggies, 27. That's another newcomer for Utah State. That's Mueller. On the puck now, Hooley. For Utah State, we'll have to check that pronunciation. Houle. Number 4. It's an icing on the Wildcats. And a shout out to the Kirkvilletes in Alaska. Somehow I knew you'd be on tonight. Welcome back. It's hockey season, huh? Hustling over is Mueller. For the Aggies on the delay. They play it. They're onside. Fernandez with a backhanded pass. Just behind the intended target. David Higgs has it now. Oh, he's going to give it away to Tollett, then throw a check. Tollett stays on his skates. And it's played by Mueller. He'll leave it there for Flight. Frank Flight with a head up. Sends it along the far wall. Tipped there in the neutral zone, but picked up again by Flight. And he'll hit his own player in the back. And clearly, the coaching staff of the Aggies like what they see in number 4, Greg Houle, because he's had plenty of ice time tonight. Walton with the backhander toward the net. Kick save. Now a one-timer. High riser off the glass. Comes off the stick of number 20, Chase Ball. Puck along the wall. Just stepping out of the way of a Gavin Lubincheck, and luckily was Dakota Fox. Behind the net, they play it out in front. Decker digs away. Walton was there as well. Now the puck forced behind the net and into the corner. Walton looks for Lubin, has time. Gavin Lubin shoots. That's knocked down. Now a 2-on-1 for the Wildcats if they hurry, and they give it away. The pass just out of the reach of Pizarro. Now it's Walton. He'll settle it. Now spin with the head up, and it's chipped off his stick by Tollett. Tollett on it again. Walton's going to hustle back. Tollett looks to skate into the zone. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the opening period. Coming to the wall is number 26 for the Aggies. That's Lang, and he plays it strong there, but it's picked up by Johnson. Now spinning is Faubert. Faubert drifts it into the corner, and he'll head off on a line change. The Aggies' Kirkville with the puck. He'll send it in right on net, but it's up and over the crossbar from the red line. Losing an edge are the Wildcats. Kirkville with a chance. Sends it out in front. McJimsey denies. Shot save! Oh, Scheide in perfect position to gather up a loose puck. And that's number 42, O'Brien. Goodness gracious, hit him right in the chest. From straight away. Look for a corner, my son. Goodness gracious, pick a corner. 2 minutes left the opening period. Face-off in the Wildcat zone. It's Kirkville. He'll win a face-off. McJimsey shoots and scores! and they're going to check it. The outside official is going to say interference. They might wave this off. Oh, they do. Oh, my. They're going to put number 42 in the box and say interference. O'Brien in. Just moments before, O'Brien, he knows he should have picked the corner. He looked at the rafters, shaking his head. Here. Oh, that's a good call. We just watched the replay. And O'Brien does pick off his man, send him to the ice. And it remains 2-1. The McJimsey goal nullified. And back to action. It's David Higgs off the boards. He'll send it the length of the ice. And, of course, no icing as the Wildcats man advantage. Behind the net, it's Higgs. And he'll struggle there with Waronker. Waronker still digs away. The puck tied up. Higgs has it glued to the wall. He battles there with Waronker. And Martinez. Now they finally dig it out. Does Waronker. Sends it toward the net. It's picked up there by Mueller. Mueller can't clear the zone, though, and the Wildcats have control of it. Send it to the corner. Asking for it is Weber. He's got it now straight away. He'll tip it over. It's Faubert. He'll shoot. It's wide of the post. And Mueller has it. This time he does clear. Loose puck and a shot. Oh, and a save by Shiny! Unreal. He comes from all the way in the faceoff circle, dives across and makes the save. And a penalty coming on the delay to the Wildcats. Wow. Oh, they gave a puck away and Shiny had to save the day. And that's something we haven't. Oh, it's a penalty to Cutshaw. Oh, my, that's something we haven't seen for a little while. And that's top quality goaltending, and maybe the Wildcats have found it in Shiny. So O'Brien and Cutshaw both in the box. There's 43 seconds left in the penalty to O'Brien. Only 45 seconds left in the opening period. So the penalty to O'Brien will expire. There'll be about a minute of power play time to the Wildcats to start the second period. And they're set. Wildcats looking to dig the faceoff up. It's Weber. He does have control. Skates to some open ice. Top of the circle, it's Hobbs. Comes back across. It's, no, that's not. He fell behind. That wasn't Weber. That is Georges. And he's playing catch with number 4, Aquino. Shot came in, a blocker saved by Vivian up and out of play. So they'll reset face-off on the glove side of Christian Vivian. Walton doesn't win the face-off. It is Georges. Now Aquino again. Aquino, top of the circle, skating in. And that pass deflected. Knocked down by Walton, and they'll clear the zone. And up. Oh, almost out of play. That hit the top of the glass and dropped back on the surface. With speed, here comes Aquino. Aquino gains the red line. The Aggies retreating. Aquino into the zone, bumped by Walton. The puck comes on net. And Vivian's going to make a save. Aquino had to jump the tender. They're going to put him in the box.
He turned around and popped Christian
Westlake. Oh, did he? After he went over the top of him?
Yeah, hopped over the goalie and turned around and...
Oh, that sounds about right.
Yeah, turned around and said hello to Christian.
Jumps him and then cracks him in the head, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And to the box, number 4, Aquino. And in 4 seconds, we'll be at even strength, 4 skaters apiece. Only 10 seconds remaining in the opening period. And hello to you out there in Washington, D.C., the Gibbons family. Happy to have you on the broadcast tonight. Here comes Coda Coleman into the zone. The defense for the Aggies is back. Coleman on the puck, send it out in front, 3-2-1. The horn will sound, and the first period in the books. It's 2-1 Aggies. But the Wildcats, a furious pace here to start the game. We'll take a break and be back with second period action. Plenty of families watching tonight. Shout out to the Decker family out in Minnesota. Andrew Decker, number 3, a quality player here for Utah State. Shout out to the Hermans as well in Montana. Happy birthday to Rhea Herman coming up. A fantastic family as well are the Hermans. I know the Held family for the Wildcats are watching tonight. And a big shout out to you. I believe California, but maybe not. And thank you for watching from Soggy and Soki, Tampa, Florida. All right, thanks for the help, Tollett. No one's corrected me. I've said Tollett. Well, I know I've said that for 3 years. So, Tollett, excellent. Thanks for the help. And, again, we're happy you're safe out there in Florida. Some rough weather for sure. Shout out to Dagan Walton's parents. Hi, Stephanie. How are you tonight? So Chris Cutshaw will serve the remaining part of his penalty. 1:50 on the clock there. And 1:11 in the penalty to the Wildcats. They'll change hands. The Aggies will skate from right to left as both teams for a side. With speed through the zone, O'Brien, but he's pinched off there beautifully by Weber. Picking up the puck is Hobbs. It's loose in the neutral zone. Moser is there. He'll shield the puck with his body and ride it up along the wall. O'Brien's going to dig away. It's taken away by Faubert. Help from Higgs, now along the wall. And still in the zone, and Higgs throws a big check as he rattles Zan Hobbs. Wildcats controlling the zone. Weber sneaks in, back door. He's standing there all alone. They can't get him the puck. Now he glides up toward the blue line. It's Faubert. Now it's Weber right on the blue line. He'll send it across. It's chipped by Higgs. Loose in the corner, and David Higgs will hustle after it. It's picked up there by number 27. That's Mueller. He give it back to Higgs, and Mueller avoids a check coming across from Martinez. And Martinez has been on fire from the opening bell tonight, as he's looked to throw some big checks. Has Brian Martinez, number 21 for the Wildcats. So Lane's listening in. He's got his microphone on. He calls himself my autocorrect. So
you need it sometimes.
That's right. He helps me out a ton.
I don't have the voice to talk more than just autocorrecting you.
Oh. Yeah, but you do good. You have that camera down for sure. A little bit of a delay here as they come over and make some adjustments to the scorer's table, or at the scorer's table. We're just underway here in the second period, and it is 2-1. The Aggies are on top. So the penalty to Aquino, number 4, has expired. It's off the clock. Still 39 seconds in the penalty to Cutshaw. It should be an abbreviated power play here to the Wildcats.
Hey, is McJimsey the new team captain?
Yeah, McJimsey wears the C. I believe, or David Higgs has one as well, or is that an assistant? The assistant to David Higgs.
Oh.
So a whole bunch of new stuff going on. McJimsey wearing the captain's jersey tonight. So a lot of bugs to work out here as the season gets underway. Now a scrum in front of the net as Vivian made a save right off the whistle, or off the face-off. And penalties may be coming, offsetting as well. He opened the door, wanted the penalized player to go sit at the scorer's table with him. He opened the wrong door. So a whole mountain of penalties. That's 88. Georges will come to the box for 2 minutes after that altercation. And that's the only penalty on the board, so a disadvantage to the Wildcats. As Utah State will get a man advantage here coming up. Still 42 seconds left in the penalty to Cutshaw.
It's his brother telling us how to pronounce his name.
Face off in the Wildcat zone this time. And it's Flight, but dug away from him by Weber. Flight lifts a stick. Weber controls. Loose puck. Comes to the high slot. Cutshaw's going to send it over. Look at the net. Shooting. Rounds it just wide. That's 27. Mueller with an opportunity. Mueller's back on the puck. High slot has Kirkvliet. One-timer and he missed it. Hose right in his wheelhouse and he can't connect. Kirkvliet will hustle over. Play the puck. Top of the circle. Give it to Cutshaw. Has open eyes. Shoot. And a save. Score! Oh, they say it's played with a high stick. No. The Wildcats protest, but it was tipped in front. Oh, my, a beauty of a tip on a rocket of a wrist shot from Chris Cutshaw. Boy, he loaded the stick and let it fly. Dipped in front. It's going to count. The Aggies are up 2 goals. It's 3-1. Oh, my. Frank Flight credited with the goal on the tip in front.
Well,
and a fantastic play.
At least I think it was him. He came across for it. There was another guy standing there on the post. I don't know who it was. It looked like Frank Flight got it, though.
Well, and we can't hear. They don't have the PA system going. It's out right now, so.
Oh, it wasn't out. He checked it.
Well, yeah.
Many, many times. And then ruined it.
Lubin behind his own net, gives it to Moser. Moser ahead of steam, sends it across. It's Alex Herman. Herman with a head up and room to move. He'll dump it in and the Aggies will charge. Moser in, far corner, but he lets it go to McJimsey. McJimsey takes a shoulder, maintains control of the puck. Still on it is McJimsey. McJimsey straight away, looks at the net, turns, shoots, save. Scheide got the glove on it. And it is 22 accredited with that goal. So Frank Flight on the score sheet here in the opening game. Just over 2 minutes is all that's expired here in the second period. The Aggies on the power play for another minute. As Georges sits in the box. Lubin makes a pass across Moser. He's got a head of steam again, and into the zone he comes. Looks at the net, works around the defense. He's behind the net, out in front, nobody open. He'll give it to Lubin at the point. Lubin sends it across. It's Alex Herman. Herman straight away. Moser shoots, scores! A beautiful pass from Alex Herman and Moser. His first goal as an Aggie. It's 4-1.
I was just thinking about how I like watching him play.
Yeah. He started to settle in now here in the second period. He is a fluid skater, I'll tell you what. I'm going to love watching Austin Moser. Herman controls the face-off, gives it to Westlake. Westlake looking for Cutshall. Good thing he had a head up. Avoids a check. The puck's loose in the corner. They play it deep, and it's taken by Williams. Banks it off the board, and here's a play for Bauman as he hustles in, but that's number 11 on his horse for the Aggies. Hustles back. That's Dukai and nullifies the advantage. Good skating by Dukai. On it again is Moser. He'll give it to Herman. It's in his skates, and he has to put on the brakes. Now tied up, and Alex Herman nearly run, but Williams wants to fight instead of get untangled. Puck comes in. Johnson backhand, and a save Vivian as Johnson crashes into the tender. And a good play by Johnson to fight his way through and get one on net for the Wildcats. Changes for both teams. It's 4-1 Aggies. 3.5 minutes is all. Off the clock here in the second period. Face off in the Aggie zone. And controlled by O'Brien. He'll kick it to his stick, and it's worked up now by Josh Kirkvliet. He'll pitch it into the corner, charge after the puck himself. Behind the net, he throws his shoulder, digging at the puck there is Kirkvliet. It squirts free, and McJimsey is on it. Morgan McJimsey spins from the pressure. Behind the net, Kirkvliet. Oh, he overskates. Lifted his stick, and the puck got away from him. Wildcats have it off the boards. It's picked up by the Aggies. Kirkvliet can't reach it. Now it's on the stick of David Higgs. Hill sends it over, where it's played by Mueller. Now Mueller gives it to McJimsey, and it's chopped off of his stick by number 80. That's Georges. Through the zone, Coleman's going to take a penalty as he trips up Mueller, but the Aggies on it. It's touched now. And to the box goes Dakota Coleman. Got his stick tangled up with an Aggie player. And to the box on the trip, and not what the Wildcats needed now, down 3 goals. Just over 4 minutes off the clock here in the opening period. Warnberg's going to play it. And does a good job to clear the zone. Comes all the way in on Vivian. Vivian will give it to Cutshall. Kornberg causing all sorts of trouble. And now Cutshall settles the puck. He'll send it past all the way up to the red line. Now across, but tipped by Kornberg again. Causing all sorts of trouble is Kornberg. Puck's loose in the neutral zone as the Aggies get tangled up with each other. And now it'll come to Cutshall again. Chris Cutshall gives it to Frank Flight. Flight will kick it forward. Now it's Weber for the Wildcats. He's able to clear the zone as Higgs can't knock it down. And Kornberg again is in deep. Cutshall behind Vivian. He'll give it to Higgs. Higgs looks at Flight, still holds. David Higgs at the red line, softly forward, and that's Belknap. He slaps it right into the linesman. It's loose in the neutral zone and picked up by Mueller. Kyle Mueller gives it away to Weber. And he sends it the length of the ice. Cutshall will pick it up. Chris Cutshall with a head up, send it across. Off the stick of Mueller and played there by the Wildcats. Now it's picked up in the neutral zone by Kirkvliet, and he stood up. Cutshall can't control it. Comes to the neutral zone, hustling over Pizarro. He overskates, and Cutshall takes a big shoulder from Dakota Fox. Aggies still on the puck. Cutshall has it. Asking for the puck is Lubin. Winds, fakes. Now will shoot a wrist shot. Blocker save. Puck high in the air. And this time it will be played with a high stick, and the net is off the moorings. Five and a half minutes off the clock here in the second period. 4-1, the Aggies on top. Still 28 seconds left in the penalty to Coleman. Herman for Lubin. He'll shoot along the ice. Rebound kicked out by Pizarro. Lubin again's going to shoot and save. Score! It gets through. Shiny. And Gavin Lubin with a slap shot is in the net. It trickled through. And the Aggies ahead 5-1. Oh, Shiny had it. And somehow it trickles through. All right, thanks for the information, Chris Herman. It's Alex Herman and Morgan McJimsey, captains this year. And Josh Kirkley is an alternate captain. Hello to you, Don Chase. Of course, a shout out to you, my friend. I hope to see you in Logan again soon. Now Shiny's upset, and he's going to charge after an Aggie player in front of the net. No real threat, but he wants to send a message as he comes out and gets in the face of Austin Lang, 26 or 27 maybe. Yep, Austin Lang. So a big shout out to you, Don. Looks like you had another great summer on that bike. I'm jealous. And of course, coaches this year, JoJo on the bench for the Aggies with Coach Eccles. Kornberg's going to send it in. Vivian's just going to stick save or take it off the stick, just hold it. And another whistle. A little slow going to get the momentum here or the flow of the game. And I might add, once an Aggie fan, always an Aggie fan, right? And I think you're right. That is 5 power play goals. Power play goals to the Aggies tonight. So the penalty definitely hurting the Weber State Wildcats. They've got the puck though in the Aggie zone. Kornberg chops away and a save, Vivian. The Aggies kick it out. It comes to Georges. He'll take a slap shot, and that's knocked down into the corner. Behind Vivian, the Wildcats play it. Circle out along the hash marks is Hobbs. Has an open man, it's Georges. He'll look at the net, send one. It's knocked down by Walton. Trickles on net. Vivian gobbles that up as the roller made it all the way to Christian Vivian. So it takes a period or so to feel like you're in the groove. The Aggies on a roll here, as am I. I start to feel a little better, a little more comfortable. Here's a steal by Collette. And he sends it up over the top of the crossbar. The Wildcats start to buzz again here midway through the second period. 7 minutes gone by. And both teams skating at full strength. Wildcats will win a faceoff in their own zone. Now ridden out of the play defensively by, that's number 4, Hool. Behind their own net. The Wildcats look to break out. Can't tip it out of the zone, and Hool, he has it over in the corner. Greg Hool, some quality minutes, number 4 for the Aggies tonight. Wildcats on the puck, though, near side. They look to send it across, and only Aggies there. It's picked off by Mueller, and the shot comes in. And it's blockered away by Scheide. He's got his game face back on. Does Ryan Scheide. Aggies with the puck. Hooley's going to skate it from his own zone into the Wildcat zone. Look at the net. Shoot. Oh, off the outside of the cage. Bauman there. That was actually David Higgs that goes end to end. And we're going to have more penalties as they bring David Higgs over for a rough and put him in the box. Little tender on the call there. As David Higgs, I guess he got the hands up in the face of Belknap and draws the penalty. So to the box goes David Higgs with 11:50 left in the second period. 5-1, the Aggies in control on the scoreboard. Hobbs wins that face-off. It comes to the point. Here's Weber. Weber shoots and a save. Vivian, he gloves it. Fantastic save from Christian Vivian. Like I said, Weber State, some quality goaltending tonight from Scheide.
Oh, no. That comment is saying that he got pulled with somebody else.
Oh, well, there you go. I didn't catch that.
Hey, you got time?
They move it up. Here comes Martinez across the blue line. Martinez sends it across back door, but just out of reach of Faubert. Picked up by the Wildcats. That's going to be, thought it was going to be out of play, but a wild bounce. Here comes Cutshall. 2-on-2 for the Aggies. Cutshall will shoot. That's wide of the cage. Martinez plays a shoulder into the back of an Aggie player. Complains it was a shot to the head. That was Moser, took a rough play. Now it's Weber. Across the line, onside. Drift it slowly behind the net. It's picked up by Georges. CJ Westlake makes a beautiful play and steals the puck. Ties up the puck behind the net, does Westlake, but the Wildcats take it away. Give it to the hash marks. Now back deep in the corner. They'll trade positions. Pizarro's in front of the net. Wildcats have control. They'll give it to Pizarro, side of the cage. Pizarro again as he plays catch. Looks at Weber. No, he gives it to Georges. Now top of the circle. Pizarro again. Side of the net now. Pizarro again, top of the circle. He'll shoot. Can't get it through the players as there's a massive pile up of players between him and the net. They look to chip it in front. Do the Wildcats as Georges made a good play on a streaking player. Now the Aggies will take it, send it the length of the ice, and there's only 10 seconds left in the penalty to David Higgs. Now he's out. Well, I turn my head, and there's a Wildcat goal as they put one in as the penalty to Higgs that expired. It's an even strength goal, and they'll dance around and try to get the Wildcat faithful back in the game. That's Larry Bauman put one in, and he's been all around the cage tonight, so I'm not surprised. I turned to check the goaltender's name and missed the whole play. I made a commitment not to do that this year, and here we are, the first game, and I've already done it. Turned my back on a goal.
I got it.
I'm sure you did. 9:45 on the clock, and it's 5-2. Aggies with the lead. McJimsey's on the puck. Sweeps it away from the defender. Straight away, shoots, saved by Lang. Oh my, he made a good one there. Kyle Lane. McJimsey going left to right, sends it back to the left, and Lang, he had him moving, made a beautiful kick save. McJimsey again. He'll settle a puck in the neutral zone. Chop it forward. With the defense is Aquino. Aquino and McJimsey behind the net. Hustling over to help. That's Meza. Oh, and McJimsey makes Meza pay for coming over to help. And they're going to give him the elbow. We'll take a look at that replay and see if we agree with that as McJimsey skates over to the box. Oh, boy, he had both hands down at his stomach. Looked like a shoulder check, but they give him the elbow anyway. So to the box, Morgan McJimsey. The Aggies look to clear. They can. It's held in. Now it's Weber. He'll shoot to save Vivian. Oh, my. He's robbed Jake Weber twice as Weber. Look for that glove side. Boy, twice in a row now, and Vivian matched the test. Here's Weber again. Right along the blue line. He'll drift it into the near corner. It's Hobbs. He'll play catch. And loose puck in front. Save, rebound, save again, Vivian. It's Martinez deep in the corner playing catch with Hobbs. They worked well together on that last power play, and here they are again. 8:52 on the clock. It's 5-2. Aggies on top. Minute 40 left in the penalty to McJimsey. Martinez rides Kirkvalik to the ice with a chop to the back of the head, or Decker. Now he hops back up, loose puck in front, scooped, and to save Vivian. Oh, he holds it out. And Decker's going to look for a line change as he was ridden to the ice. He took a stick to the back of the head on that faceoff. Now he's going to chatter it up with the ref. And Martinez has played a strong physical game for sure. And the Aggies can't line change. Decker has to stay on. Advantage to the Wildcats as they face off in the Aggie zone. Martinez in there again. Decker's going to slide out. That means Dagan Walton in to take the draw. And controlled by the Wildcats. It's Hobbs in the corner and Martinez again. Played by David Higgs. Lubin's going to body the puck up and it comes free. Hobbs has it. He gives it to Weber. Now back to Hobbs. Now Weber. Straight away. Little off center. Now he comes back. Top of the circle. It's Hobbs. Looks at Martinez. Instead he'll shoot and that's tipped by Higgs. Oh, and deflected just wide of the net. Here's Weber again. Waits. Draws the puck. He'll lose it there. Oh, and there's going to be a penalty and an interference. And it's Gavin Lubin. Oh, my. The Aggies could not get the line change they needed, and Gavin Lubin takes a penalty. So it'll be 103 with 5-on-3 skating for the Wildcats with 6:13 left in the second period. So if the Wildcats ever had a chance to climb back in it, it's right now, and they keep Martinez on the ice. It's Cutshaw for the Aggies. And Martinez wins this when it comes to Weber straight away. Now it's Hobbs and now Weber. They wind it down in deeper and deeper. Weber, one-timer, wide open. Vivian fights it off. And Christian Vivian saw it all the way. I don't think Weber got all of that. It came off the end of his stick. Hey, they fixed the PA. There they go. They probably had the volume turned down. That's something I would do.
Not have the right cable plugged in?
Yeah. We already did that tonight once already. Sorry. Wildcats still in the Aggie zone. Still 40 seconds. Comes across. Weber again missed on the one-timer. Oh, my. It's off the end of his stick. He just has not gotten a hold of one. The last couple of times blocker saved as Vivian picked it up through a screen. They send it the length of the ice. It comes right into the crease on Lane. Kyle Lane. Lane with the pass up all the way to Weber. It's into the zone, looking for a tip. Oh, and a save, Vivian! Tip by Georges on a beautiful play with Weber and Georges. The Aggies will clear, and Lane will settle the bouncing and rolling puck. It's picked up by Faubert. Faubert sends it forward to Pizarro. Skating forward is Fox. Fox wanted the puck. They can't get it to him. It comes across and held by Aquino. Top of the circle. Aquino drifts it into the corner. Out of the box is McJimsey. Aquino sees it, sends it across. Shot save Vivian. And a pile of players in front as Pizarro gets tied up a little bit with Cutshaw. And the Wildcats pepper away at Christian Vivian. The Aggies hold on. It's 5-2. 7:03 left in the second period. Aquino along the blue line. That's deflected as it hit Martinez or Fernandez. Coleman has it, sends it deep in the corner. Now Aquino, and it's chipped away from him. Oh, he's going to interfere with Fernandez and get away with it. No penalty. Fernandez takes a shot from 22. That's Fox. As Fernandez tried to break out. Back come the Wildcats into the zone. Coleman has it, chips it to Georges. Coleman again, helps it into the corner. Picked up by Fernandez. No, the Wildcats take it back. Along the far wall, now they give it away. Fernandez chips it. Picked up by the Aggies. Moving forward is O'Brien. Makes a move. Oh, it is chipped by Aquino at the last moment as he knocks it off O'Brien's stick. Behind the Wildcat net, hustling there is Moser. Out of the box is Lubin. They're back at full strength. Lubin straight to the box as he heads for a change. And now the line that Coach Eccles wants is on, but it's kicked forward, the puck by Coleman. 3-on-2, the Wildcats. Herman hustles back. Coleman in the circle, shoots, rising shot, fought off by Vivian as he makes a blocker save. And into the net is Zach Collette. And it's off the moorings. They'll reset. 5:50 left in the second period. It's 5-2 Aggies. They hang on and fight through a couple of tough penalties. Belknap chops it into the Aggie zone. Kirkville is there. It's picked up by Higgs. Now Cutshaw. Oh, he had Moser streaking forward. The play is onside as Moser has the puck in the near corner. Ridden to the wall and hogtied. Now he's back up and Moser, goes right back at Faubert. Chopped him to the face. Got away with the penalty there. Puck's loose side of the net. Herman's got it. Asking for it is Cutshaw. Herman, though, sends it to David Higgs. Now Herman again, right in front. Moser's there, chips away at it. Saved by Lane. It's loose, still loose, and they blow the whistle as it squirts behind Lane, but the referee lost sight of the puck. Boy, Moser, a tough play there as he comes back and hits Faubert right across the mask. And the referee's not going to see all of them, but strong play from both sides. Nearing the 5-minute mark here in the second period. 5-2 Aggies. O'Brien battles. The puck comes to the near wall. McJimsey is there for the Aggies, and a beautiful play from Williams as he gives it to Bauman, and Bauman sends it across. It's Johnson, and he touches up, but it's offsides. And they'll reset. Face-off in the neutral zone. Under 5 to play here in the second period. Williams ridden out of the play by McJimsey. The Aggies chip it in. Kirk Philippe's going to hustle. He's got Weber to deal with, and Weber plays it back to Williams. McJimsey's there to help. McJimsey has O'Brien. Can't get him the puck. Williams has it with a head up. Sends it across. It's knocked out of the air, but it still makes it to Bauman. Bauman looking for Johnson, who is streaking down the slot. The loose puck comes along the near wall, scooped forward, and knocked out of the air by 16. That's Waronker. Haven't called his name here in the second period, and he's back out there. Had a good first period. Did Kyle Waronker. Aggies chip it sharply off the wall. A good play. It doesn't go the length of the ice and picked up by Weber in his own zone. Weber looking for Kornberg, missed him, and C.J. Westlake plays it. Now it's Houle. He'll give it to Fernandez. Fernandez and Flight into the zone. Fernandez in front of the net, waits. Oh, and Flight fanned on the pass, but it's held in by the Aggies. Number 11. That's Dukai. Dukai on the defense. He'll face off with Kornberg and ride into the side of the post. Puck's loose in front. And Vivian's going to gather it into the big goalie gear. Some good minutes for the newcomer, Robert Dukai. Number 11 for the Aggies. Toletta shot, kick save, Vivian. It comes to Houle. He's got a man. It's Fernandez. Fernandez picks it up right at center ice, and it's chopped off his stick. The Wildcats send it the other way. Throwing the shoulder is Lubin, but Fox absorbs that one. Behind the net, the battle ensues. Upended the Aggie player, looking for a penalty. No. As Chase Ball was upended by Pizarro. Behind the net, they'll come together again. Pizarro. This time it's Lubin. Lubin plays it across, and it's picked up by Houle. He'll send it over. And Fernandez has it. He'll chip in on the cross-ice dump. It's going to be Aquino there for the Wildcats. Plays it first, but taking it away is Flight. He'll send it toward the net, and it gets through everyone, comes to the near point. Ball plays it into the corner. And played again there by Dakota Fox. Ball's on it again. It comes to Fernandez. He looks at the net, fakes the shot, sends it across for Higgs. Higgs wants to shoot. It gives it to Cutshaw. Oh, who gave it right back to Higgs, and it gets through his skates. And we'll come down the length of the ice. Fernandez has it, slaps it off the wall. Higgs gives it to Cutshaw in stride. Chris Cutshaw into the zone, shoots, and that's deflected off the defenseman Georges. Puck lays at the side of the net. The Wildcats plays it out of danger, and it's Tollett. Tollett into the zone, wants to shoot. He does, but beautifully defended by number 27. That's Mueller. Here's Mueller again. He's into the zone. Three defenders there for the Wildcats. Force Mueller wide. He's behind the net. Looks at him. Front shot. Whoo! And missing is Alex Herman. Moser again along the wall. Bodied up. He and Herman will dig away at it. Puck comes free. Moser has it. It drifts toward the net, but not harmlessly. Away to the corner by the Wildcats. They'll scoop it high. It drops next to David Higgs. He's got it. Played off his stick, though, and here comes the Wildcats. It's number 6. And that is Capanos. Capanos plays his man. So does they write David Higgs. Now David Higgs is upset at number 80, and that's Georges. Higgs and Georges come together. Now Higgs is going to chase him down and give him a cross check. Goodness gracious. Let him go, David. And there's Vivian sees one through traffic. And the Aggies touch up. It's going to be a penalty, and David Higgs is going to go, and he and Georges are going to chatter away some more. David Higgs should have let him go.
Georges creamed him on the wall back there, and Higgs, he didn't like that. No, he was hooking him and slashing him, and finally gave him a cross check.
Yeah, but it's the retaliation that gets the penalty.
Yep, that's right.
Georges got in his hair just enough to cause David to take a cross check, and to the box he goes. 1:32 left in the second period. It's 5-2 Aggies. And he and Georges having a good battle. They're behind the net. The result, advantage Wildcats here for a couple of minutes. Oh, a minute and a half, minute 25. There's Faubert, shoots, whistles it just wide, and the rebound scores! It comes off the backboards, right out in front. That may have bounced off an Aggie player. And into the net. I think it hit Drew Decker.
I need to apologize to Weber fans. The autofocus just went nuts right there.
Oh!
The autofocus on the camera decided that it needed to autofocus for no reason.
That looks horrible, buddy. Are you back now?
Yeah.
Sweet.
It just blurred out the whole goal.
Missed the whole goal. It's 5-3 with a minute 10 left in the period. Teams at even strength. Puck behind Vivian. They send it up along the wall. Now the Aggies a chance to send it out. No, it's held in beautifully by the Wildcats. They send it in on net. Vivian's going to hold it. And charging forward is Kornberg, but he's met by 3 Aggies. Capano's causing trouble there, or let's see, that's Waronker. A good shift late in the second period for the Wildcats. So they give David Higgs the game misconduct for 10 minutes. I don't like that call either. Now here's a break from McJimsey into the zone. He settles the puck, backhand. Oh, it was just rolling. He couldn't settle it and didn't get a good shot off, even though he was in all alone. Behind the net, McJimsey sends it in front. It gets through everyone and will end up the length of the ice. It's going to be Vivian who plays it first. Now it's McJimsey. McJimsey forced to, that's not McJimsey. Goodness gracious, it's O'Brien. On the puck, moves it up and out of the zone. The Wildcats will send it right back in. They're on the delay, though. We're under half a minute to play. 25 seconds left in the second period. The Aggies a 2-goal lead. Even strength skating as the Aggies skate into the zone. It's onside, and O'Brien forced wide. Behind the net, sends it out in front. Loose puck picked up by the Wildcats. Pizarro. Pizarro behind the net with Kirkvliet. He and Kirkvliet battle away. O'Brien's going to come over to help and throws a beautiful check. O'Brien still on the puck. Sends it in front, and it's picked up by the Wildcats. They send it the length of the ice as Aquino and Kirkvliet come together. And that will end a spirited second period. It's 5-3. Aggies with the lead. We'll be back with third period action after this break. Nearly set here for third period action. Welcome back. Give a shout out to you, Megan Doyle from Chicago. I've been there a couple of times. I love it. And Tammy and Don, hello in Ontario. I know who you are. I love you, Tammy, but I do not know how to pronounce your name. And a shout out and a welcome to the Hool family. Your son has some good ice time here tonight. We're happy to have him on the Aggies team. Thank you for watching our broadcast. Well, David Higgs still off the ice for another 8 minutes or so, serving that 10-minute major penalty. It's 5-3 as we get underway here in the third period. To do some work, Lane. We're going to have to do some work with our home rink. They got to play some of these hockey songs. And that's a classic, Sweet Caroline. So the Wildcats did make a goalie change. I missed that. Those of you that watch the games will know that that's something I miss all the time. Lane, that's your new assignment when they change goalies. You're supposed to tell me.
Oh, I didn't even notice. The fans noticed.
So it's Kyle Lane in net, and he'll stay there for the Wildcats. Scheide in his first outing played well. I thought he was pretty good. I mean, you give up some power play goals. I mean, what are you going to do? Nothing even strength. But Coach Hobbs makes the change. Maybe a little motivation behind that. So at the end of the second period there, they assessed a penalty to number 4, Chance Aquino. And that means the Aggies are going to start the third period on the power play. And we're set. Aggies control now. Fernandez. Kirkville catches the puck in the far corner. Has Hool, and Hool will come in and help dig it free. Flight is there as well. Hool has it, gives it to Cutshaw. Cutshaw's going to shoot, looking for a tip in front. Puck is loose, and Lane has it. And a good save by Lane. He saw that one through a screen and then caught the deflected puck. Kornberg has it for the Wildcats. He's able to clear the zone. And then the ref gets tied up with Cutshaw. Hey, it's the first game of the season for the refs as well. Out of the reach of Hool, and the Wildcats send it right back in on the clean sheet. It's Cutshaw. Now Fernandez, he'll have a head up. And now Skate. Gives it to Hool. It's out of his reach. The Wildcats send it down. Vivian can't stop it. Comes to Cutshaw. It's through Flight and picked up by Hool along the penalty box. Here's Cutshaw, 2-on-2. Here come the Aggies. Cutshaw and Flight. Cutshaw straightaway drop pass. And it's broken up, and Hool forced to play it into the corner. Fernandez has it now at the point. Now it's Hool on the hash marks, looking for Kirkville straight away. And that's chipped free. Now it's going to be a break for Johnson. Played with a high stick, though. And on the touch-up, the whistle blows. Unfortunate for the Wildcats there, as the puck played with a high stick. Still 30 seconds in the penalty to Aquino. And it's still 5-3 Aggies with the lead. Lubin can't hold it in. And Herman has a chance. Herman now in the neutral zone makes a pass to McJimsey. It's out of his reach, and that should be an ice. They wave it off. Picked up by Moser behind the net. He's pressured there and ridden out of the play by Faubert. Now Moser has it again. Lubin wants it at the point. He's got it. Sends it across. It's Herman. Looks at the net. Shoots, and he whistles it wide. Coming to the near wall is Moser. He's ridden out of the play. Lubin holds it in. He sends it toward the net. Deflected and kicked away by Lane. McJimsey looking for a rebound, but it bounced away from his stick. Out of the box is Aquino. The Wildcats back at full strength. Side of the net is the puck sent free. It's into the zone. Lubin's going to hustle back. He's pressured there by Tollett. Tollett rides him to the wall. Lubin still battles. He and Tollett. It's held there. Johnson comes over. He'll take a poke at it. It's still held along the wall. Johnson now clears it out, but it's intercepted by Moser. Moser spins from the pressure to some open ice. Now behind the net is Westlake. CJ Westlake with a head up, skates far side, looking for Moser. It's out of his reach. Hustling forward is O'Brien. He'll meet up with Waronker there along the wall. And into the neutral zone. Picked up and moved forward by Martinez. He's had a good game. Here's a shot from Pizarro. That's wide of the cage or the net. And now they pile on top of Vivian. Westlake's going to rip a man off the top of Vivian. And Westlake's going to go to the box. He grabbed a hold of Pizarro.
Pizarro had Vivian in headlock.
Yeah. He just grabs a hold of his jersey and just body slams him. And CJ Westlake goes to the box. Roughing is the call.
Well, he had his arm.
Oh my!
He had his arm around Vivian's head. So.
Grab him from the jersey and just give him a rip. So to the power play go the Wildcats. Decker in the circle, and he chips it deep. That comes out of the zone on the awkward bounce. Faubert for the Wildcats makes a fake. Now he's straight away coming into the zone. Around one man, now another. Sends it over to Waronker. His floating shot doesn't get through. Gavin Lubin has it. He'll wrap it around the boards. Looking for it there. Nobody's home. Waronker, the only one. It's forced out of the zone on a good play by Drew Decker. Wildcats retreat a little bit. Now set it up. Work it over Martinez. He sends it across to Faubert. Faubert looking to work around Decker, and he does. Decker hustles to get back into play, and Faubert sends it to the point where the waiting Weber has the puck. Weber at the blue line. Sends it to Hobbs. Now in the corner, it's Faubert. Faubert, top of the circle, gives it to Weber. Weber wants to shoot. He can't get it through Dagan Walton. A beautiful block shot. Behind the net is Hobbs. Looking out in front. No lane to pass. It comes to the point. It's Martinez. Martinez shoots. Tip. Oh, rebound was there, and overskating is Faubert. Weber's going to pinch in deep. And Walton, a beautiful shoulder check. Holding it in is Martinez. Martinez along the wall. Gavin Lubin has it. Scoops it high and deep, and they clear the zone. The Aggies need a line change. The Wildcats clear it, finish one as well. Still 40 seconds to work with the man advantage for the Wildcats. 5-3. The Aggies on top. And 4.5 minutes have expired here in the third period. Wildcats send it across. It's hot pass caught by the Wildcats. Straight away they shoot. Deflected. Puck's loose. They shoot. Vivian, a save! And if that would have went in, that would have been the best goal of the full 6 years that I've been watching hockey, and that was Larry Bauman. Falling backwards, and right before he lands on his hind end, he takes a whack at the puck, and Vivian on the post makes the save. Wildcats need one here to get back in the game. Moser on his horse into the zone, makes one move around one man. Oh, and Georges made a beautiful recovery to knock the puck away from a streaking Austin Moses. A good play by Ken Georges. Georges again with the puck through the neutral zone. Works around Cutshaw. Georges still on it. Absorbs a slash behind the net. Georges has a man in front. Oh, and it hops over to the stick of Pizarro. Georges is going to hold it in right on the blue line. Makes a good play. All alone. Shooting. Save Vivian! Oh, he robs Tollett. No, he robs Lakota Coleman. Oh, my. Point blank range, and Vivian robs him. Oh, my. Face off in the Aggie zone. And the penalty expired. We're skating even strength. That's going to be an icing. Yes, it is. (5-3) Aggies on top. Just over 5 minutes expired here in the third period. Another face-off in the Aggie zone. This is going to be Fernandez with time to work. Fernandez cross-ice pass. It's on to Houle, right on the mark. Houle is into the zone. He'll drift it deep. Picked up by Frank Flight. Flight pressured there, but Fernandez is able to help. No, Faubert takes it away. Skates out from behind his net. Here comes Will Faubert. Faubert's pass on the mark, but it gets away from Hobbs and Vivian. Forced to play it. He backhands it into the near corner where Houle waits. Plays it along the wall. It's out of the zone. Hustling his Flight. 2-on-1 if the Aggies hurry. Belknap is back. And the play just out of the reach of Flight into the corner. Houle's going to take a shot. Backhand Lubin. And a save by Lane. Oh, I can't believe he got over. Goes post to post and robs Gavin Lubin. Lubin still on the puck, though, in front of the net. Now another shot comes in from number 11. I need to get that number down. It's Robert Dukai. Dukai on the puck in the neutral zone. Sends a pass across to Westlake. Westlake's going to send the cross-ice dump in, but it's knocked down. In the neutral zone, pile up of players as they make a line change. No penalty for too many men as they played it nicely. Now Westlake, they'll come up and throw a shoulder and knock down Martinez. Martinez stays on the ice, though. The puck's going to come to Weber in front of the bench. He touches up, and that should be the penalty, and it's too many men. It was inevitable. It was a disaster. With the puck in front of the net and guys all over, too many men on the ice. Aggies to the power play. 5-3, Aggies with the lead. 13:25 left in the game. Vivian played the puck at the side of the net. Lubin moves it along. McJimsey will pick it up. McJimsey sends it over, and O'Brien has it. O'Brien's into the zone. The play's onside. Gives it to Herman. Herman will shoot. And a score! Alex Herman! Another leaky goal. I thought Lane was there, and so did he. Another goal that finds its way into the net. Not on a clean shot, but it's 6-3 Aggies nonetheless, with 7 minutes gone by in the third period. Well, I thought Lane had it. Chandler Catlane with some ice time on the defensive side tonight. There he is. Kirk the lead on the puck. Catlane playing the right defenseman. And he's got the puck. Works it along the wall. Ooh, he takes a big check and a knee-to-knee check. Chatler, Cat Lane, and to the box goes Dakota Fox. Well, that's Rancid. His first shift of the night.
Well, that's exactly what happened last year to Gavin Lubin.
Yeah.
Well, except Gavin took a knee to the head.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it was the opening game with Weber, and we lost a man.
And Chandler Catlin. Cat Lane. Still on the ice. And they'll attend to him. I'm pretty sure it's a knee that they're looking at.
They are going after his right knee.
Yeah, knee to knee. We'll take a short break and be back.
It's good to see him putting weight on it.
Yeah. He does put a little bit of weight on the foot, so. That is a 5-minute major penalty and game misconduct, so Dakota Fox's evening is done.
Oh.
Yeah, he's out. They're bringing a different guy over there to sit.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering if
Yeah.
they got Coda Coleman in the box.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, they threw him out. So it's 6-3, Aggies with the lead. 12:38 on the clock. It's held in by Herman. Hustling after it, Moser and O'Brien. Moser's got it, side of the net, gives it to Herman, shoots, gonna save Lane! Oh, point blank, Lane robs Herman. And of course the extracurriculars after the whistle, as O'Brien takes a sharp cross check to the back. Well, these two teams set the tone for the season series right here at the opening night. Ping pong puck, and Moser has it. Now it's Herman, sends it across the open man. Is Lubin. Oh, he looked to come back to Herman. Streaking through the slot. It's McJimsey behind the net. He works the puck to the point. Lubin's got it, winding, shooting. That's knocked down by Georges, way up high. And the Wildcats clear. Lubin now gathers the puck along the far wall, skates forward, gains the red line. Now he's into the zone. Lubin has the puck checked off his stick. Now it's a race for the puck. It's Georges, and he's going to interfere with O'Brien, or Tollett. Yep, there he goes. An easy call. As to the box goes Zach Tollett. Easy call. I think he had the speed to beat O'Brien. If he would have just skated forward. I think he had him, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Ah, well. Maybe not. A good race there by two speedy skaters.
Oh, he's not happy.
And now it's 5-on-3 advantage to the Aggies. And the Wildcats in big trouble. 11:47 on the clock. It's 6-3. Aggies with the lead. And I'm starting to smell pizza, Lane.
Yeah.
Pack up our gear as fast as we can and get to
the pie
right here. off the campus of Weber State. Here's Cutshaw, waits for the puck. It's knocked down by Weber. Frank Flight has it, gives it back to Cutshaw. High slot, he's going to send it over to Fernandez. Top of the circle, Fernandez waits, gives it to Cutshaw. One-timer, save lane! And Lubin's going to hustle over. Frank Flight's got the puck. Spins, shoots, whistles it wide of the net. It's Kirkvliet, now Fernandez. Top of the circle, now Kirkvliet has it. Kirkvliet works the puck, looking to center. It's a loose puck. Kirkvliet going to pick it up now on the far side. Has Chris Cutshaw. Cutshaw surveys, gives it back to Kirkvliet. Right in the circle. Now Cutshaw shoots and a save by Lane. Cutshaw looking to go low glove side, and Kyle Lane gobbles it up. Still a 5-on-3 advantage to the Aggies. Puck comes out of the zone. Oh, they say he touched it. Looked like Lubin was in the neutral zone, but that'll be a face-off in the neutral zone now. Still a minute 14 of 5-on-3 skating. Advantage Aggies. The onside play is Lubin, carries it into the zone. Herman wants it. He's going to survey and look. Now gives it back to Lubin. Herman wants it again. Waits, looks, gives it back to Lubin. Now it's Cutshaw. No, it's not Cutshaw. It's Herman with the puck. Straight away is Lubin. Looking for a deflection in front. It's in! And that's going to be Morgan McJimsey. That will remove the penalty to Tollett, but still 2:51 in the major penalty to Dakota Fox. Have to gather up a donation. Frank Flight skates look like they're about 40 years old, don't they, Lane? I can't even tell what brand they are.
It's just worn off.
Yeah, but if you tried to replace them, there's probably no way he would take it. He probably loves it. He probably sleeps with those things. Hool's got the puck, sends it across to Kirkvliet. He's going to come back across to David Higgs, and now the Aggies are into the zone. Deep in the corner is Higgs. Works around Faubert. Behind the net, Faubert still with him. No, Flight's going to come over to help. And now Frank Flight has the puck. Gives it to Cutshaw. High slot. He'll shoot, and that's zipped to the side of the net. Hool's got it behind the cage. Lets it go. And it's picked up by David Higgs. David Higgs now gives it to Cutshaw. He's going to send it back to Higgs. Higgs shoots. And it's cleared by Capanos. Comes to Kirkvliet, moves it forward for Hool, but out of his reach. Oh, he's going to hold it in now right in front of the net. Late developing 2-on-1. Flight can't jam it in. He couldn't jam it in, and he couldn't send it across to David Higgs. He got in too deep and couldn't finish the play. Under 10 minutes to play here in the third period. 7-3 Aggies. And the game has been much closer and much more physical than what the score represents. That face-off is won by the Aggies, but it comes all the way to their own zone. Cutshaw has to play it. David Higgs has it now. David Higgs will settle the puck. Look for Frank Flight. It's out of his reach. No, it's off the wall, and he gathers it there. Cutshaw's got it. Back on the far side. He's into the zone. The play's onside. Cutshaw sends it deep. And it's wide of the net, into the corner. Higgs will play it there. Flight's there to play it. And still on it is Frank Flight. Kirkvliet in front, shoots, and he whistles it wide of the net. Flight's on it again. In the circle, gives it to Kirkvliet. Josh Kirkvliet looks for Flight. It's knocked down by Belknap. Can't clear the zone. Shot comes in. And it's tipped up over the cross by Hool. Now it's David Higgs. Now Hool. They'll play catch near side. Now they send it across Cutshaw. One-timer, and it doesn't get through Martinez. Cutshaw holds it in, though. It comes to David Higgs, and he holds it in. David Higgs near side, looks in front, has players, sends it, and Flight can't control it. Faubert will look to clear, and it doesn't get through Kirkfleet. Side of the net, the Aggies need a line change. Faubert's on the puck, and Dangerous moves it from behind the net out in front. Short-handed, but the Aggies, like I said, needed the change. They'll take that opportunity. Kirkfleet steals the puck. He's in alone. One man to beat, and coming back over was Faubert. Goodness gracious, I thought he was headed off on a line change. Could have sent Kirkfleet in all alone. Now here's Higgs. It comes to Cutshaw. Side of the net. Kirkfleet shoots, and that rising shot tipped wide of the net, comes to the near post. Throwing the shoulder is Cutshaw, but the puck comes free. And Cutshaw's going to go to the box. To the penalty box goes Chris Cutshaw for interference. Oh, my. Pizza at 10:30 at night, Lane. I don't know.
Pizza and cheese breadsticks.
Yeah, I know. I might not get out of bed tomorrow at my age. This might put me down for good.
It's a good way to go.
I suppose. Dagan Walton on the ice, makes a play, clears the zone. It comes to Weber. And with the penalty expiring to Fox, the Wildcats will have a power play. The Aggies promptly send it the length of the ice. And no icing. 7.5 minutes left. It's 7-3. The Aggies with the lead. Faubert's on it. Has it chopped off his stick. Picked up again by the Wildcats. And into the zone there onside. Dukai lost it, but Vivian's going to cover it. Dukai had that puck roll off his stick. It ended up right in front of Christian Vivian. Jimsy looks to clear, and he does. Looking for the open ice check was McJimsey on Pizarro. Pizarro avoided disaster. Now McJimsey intercepts the pass, chips it forward, hustling over Aquino. McJimsey ridden along the wall, looks to break free, and he does, but Lakota Coleman comes over, and that's the end of that. Georges sends it to Aquino. Aquino's into the zone. The defense is there for the Aggies. David Higgs. Now they come to the point. Send it side of the net. Bauman is there, spins away from the pressure, sends it along the wall. Delayed penalty to the Aggies. Along the hash marks, they'll just give it away, which they needed to do. They'll just give it to Higgs, and the whistle will sound, and that means a 5-on-3 power play to the Wildcats for 25 seconds.
Oh. Well, they threw him out.
Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. David Higgs
Slammed the door on the way out.
sent off the ice. I didn't see the penalty. Did you, Lane?
I didn't. Well,
So there's an ejection. to number 45, David Higgs, which I don't understand, but oh well. Maybe they'll give us an announcement. Well, they say interference is a minor penalty and then a game misconduct. Too much chatter, maybe. So Lang will serve the penalty for Higgs. And a face-off win to the Aggies. And they'll clear it down. 6 minutes left in the game. Faubert for the Wildcats settles a rolling puck. Moves it up to Weber. Weber's into the zone, back for Faubert. Faubert has a man across, instead shoots, it's wide of the net. Looking for a rebound, and it's cleared out by the defense. Still the puck sits, and Decker, a beautiful play to deny a goal. Wow. Martinez is on the puck, coming over is Walton. Walton throws his shoulder, puck is loose, but it picked up by Waronker. He shoots one that goes out of play. Waronker, number 16, has had a great game for the Wildcats tonight. 7-3 Aggies with the lead. 5:28 left in the game. Still a minute 12 left power play time for the Wildcats. Westlake plays it softly up the wall, and now out of the zone with extra help from Cutshaw. Georges has it. He's pressured by Walton. Forced behind the net. Now they'll work it up along the near wall. Bauman has it. Gives it to Lakota Coleman. Tripping on the line was Bauman. He's on side and safe. Coleman has the puck. Sends it to the blue line. No, he'll hold. Gives it to Bauman in the corner. Now back to Lakota Coleman. Right on the hash marks. They have Aquino in the high slot. Now they'll ride it down. Side of the net, send it across. It's only Aggies. And picked up by Dagan Walton, sent the length of the ice. Lane is out. He'll play it there. 4.5 minutes left. Bauman makes a move, cuts to the center of the ice. Here's Belknap. He'll shoot. Blocker save by Vivian. Aquino's going to send one toward the net. Headed wide, but blockered anyway. Picked up there by Georges. He'll drift one toward the net. Decker's got it. Drew Decker plays it in the corner. Out of the box is Lang as the penalty expires. We're at 4-minute mark. And that pass is out of the reach of Flight, but there first was Lang, so it's an onside play. Side of the net, Lang battles. Now he's nullified. Picked up by O'Brien in the near side, deep in the corner. Taken away, but held there by Dukai. Dukai has his pass knocked down. It's picked up by Georges. Georges looking for Johnson in front of the net. That pass is knocked down. Georges will have another opportunity. And the bouncing puck is picked up by the Aggies. 2-on-2, here they come. It's the two new guys, O'Brien and Lang. O'Brien forced wide by Faubert. A good defensive play. Picking it up is Lang. He's pressured there, knocked off his edges. He'll hop right back up. They send it behind the net and picked up by Cutshaw. Looks out in front, nobody there, and Lang's going to cover. 3:20 left in the game. The Aggies on cruise control. It's 7-3. Herman, a one-timer off the face-off. The puck ends up behind the net. Now Faubert has it for the Wildcats. Looks at Kornberg, sends him the puck. It's a strike. Here comes Kornberg. Kornberg chips it deep, ridden out of the play by Cutshaw. Played there behind the net. It's picked up by Moser. He has to avoid a check. Cutshaw overskates the puck. The Wildcats have it. Belknap has it taken away by Moser. Belknap with the extra effort gains it back, sends it deep. We're under 3 minutes. CJ Westlake shields the puck from Kornberg. Both players go down. Puck is still free. They'll dig at it. CJ tries to hold it along the wall. Westlake still battles there, digs away. Puck comes out. And now it's into the zone. 2-on-1 if the Aggies hurry. It's Moser. He's into the zone. They look, wait. Moser's got it. Backhand. Save lane. A beautiful little chipping backhander is Moser. Looking for the back of the net. The Aggies have it. Send it to Herman. One-timer is well wide of the net. Moser's on it in the corner. Along the hash mark. Sends it to the point. Now they rifle it back in. And it hops the stick of Cutshaw. The 2-minute mark approaching. Behind the net. Played by Martinez. There's a one-timer from Cat Lane. He's back on the ice. Chandler Catlin. Ready to roll. Puck off the stick of Moser, and it's picked up by Waronker. Waronker, he'll leave it for Jake Weber. Weber looking for an open man, but it's intercepted by Chase Ball. Ball's going to send it. Oh, now a late high check from Waronker, and that was just obvious. Oh, my. And he'll go to the box and wonder about what he's done there. So, Waronker, maybe a little frustrated, goes to the box as he just attacked the head of Chase Ball after he'd sent the pass across. And that's going to do it, Lane. I think some of the fans are headed.
Oh, they're headed
for the door. There they go. Well, not what the home crowd wanted, but the visitors.
We had a pretty good section for the
headed away happy. Oh, yeah. A lot of fans here tonight. Good home opener. Lubin can't settle a hot puck. It comes to Christian Vivian. Vivian's just going to set it up side of the net. Comes to Lane. He's taken away there. Now Tollett has it. He's ridden out of the play by Lubin. Hustling to the corner. And losing an edge is Dukai. Oh, my, that was dangerous. Pizarro, he'll send it across to Georges. Now Dukai has it. He sends it back to the neutral zone. Lang has it. Hustling forward is Decker. Decker on the puck. Around the defense, still there. Walton heads to the front of the net. Shot, and it gets through everyone. Comes near side, and the Wildcats now will counter. Here's Georges. Beautiful crossover skating. Gains the blue line. Settles the puck. Chips it forward. And side of the net. Alex Herman is there. He nullifies Kapanos. Picked up by Lang. Lang looks to send it across. Kapanos steals it, or Georges does. Georges dances, shoots, and well wide of the net. On is Fernandez. We're at 25 seconds left in the game. It's picked up by Aquino. Aquino for the Wildcats. Charges forward into the zone, sends it toward the net, off the crossbar. Vivian fights it off, and it got a piece of the crossbar behind the net. That's why you never quit, buddy. I mean, late in the game, even though you got a big lead, you can still score. Beautiful play by Faubert. He's got the puck on a yo-yo. Looks to send it, and he's wiped out. And that will end the game. The Aggies will win 7-3 in their season opener against rival Weber State. And that was an entertaining hockey game, Wayne. The Wildcats shot themselves in the foot. A lot of penalties. A lot of power plays. The Aggies were able to capitalize on the power play goals. But I think both teams had a lot of penalties tonight. Anyway, our next broadcast comes up. Maybe we'll head to Boise State, but most likely it'll be 3 weeks, the home opener on a Friday night, the 6th of October. For you Weber State Wildcat fans, I will most likely be here tomorrow night to cover your game against Utah. If not, I believe you can find it on Facebook. If these new guys here that have covered your game are going to be here, I surely will step out of their way. For Lane Coleman on the camera, his new wife Shaylee here taking pictures. I am Steve Coleman. Thank you, everyone. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast on the Aggie Blue Eyes YouTube channel. Good night. Thanks for joining us.